We've all been in this situation before. 250 yards from the hole, you let the group in front of you clear the green, and this is the shot that's going to save your round. You squeeze the club as hard as you can, peer off into the distance, take a deep breath, and son of a... Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to fix that, but in today's video, we're going to address 3 components of your golf game. And if you can fix these 3 aspects, we should see an improved golfer. We're going to discuss that right now. My name is Adam, this is Science Based Fitness. I appreciate you guys stopping by. In today's video, we're discussing 3 aspects of your golf game that we should be able to improve and make a better golfer. So what's that first aspect? Well, we're going to talk about strengthening and training. When we exercise, we improve our ability to recruit muscle fibers, and this gets a little bit more scientific, and I've explained this in other videos, but just to give you a basic understanding here. If we pretend that we have 100 motor units, which a motor unit is the muscle fibers and the nerve that's associated with it. In an untrained individual, we might only be able to recruit 70 out of those 100 motor units. When we exercise, we increase our ability to recruit those fibers, so someone that is trained might be able to recruit 80 out of 100 motor units. So this is just a basic explanation. We don't have to look at weightlifting, it's just a way to grow big, massive muscles. And it also doesn't have to be overly complicated. Some of the most simple exercises can be the most effective, and is also why those exercises still exist and are still used today. I've done videos in the past on EMG data that looked at what muscles were the most active during the golf swing. That's essentially connecting stickers that read the amplitude of muscle contraction. I'll link those videos at the end, but I'm going to give you 3 exercises right here, right now. These 3 exercises encompass muscles that are very active during the golf swing, so let's get right into that. Alright, so here I'm just going to take you into the gym, show you these exercises. I'm not going to give you a rep range. That should be determined by you, depending on your goal. The number of sets that you do should also be determined by how advanced of a trainee you are, along with how close you are pushing to failure. Alright, this first movement here is going to be a row. Now, I'm not too concerned about what type of variation of row you're doing. This is a mid row. We're going to get our lats involved, our rhomboids, our traps, and our erector spinae, along with some biceps. Now we're going to focus on a nice controlled movement, squeezing through our shoulder blades, and you can see from behind here, I retract those shoulder blades together and focus on a nice quality pull. Alright, second movement here is going to be a chest press. I'm going to start out with dumbbells here that you can see, and this is my version of press that I chose to start with. I create about a 45-degree angle here. It's not perfect, but it's fairly close. It's a little bit better for shoulder health. If you only have access to a chest press machine, that's totally fine, and the chest is a super active muscle throughout the whole golf swing. Exercise number 3 is a squat, and you'll see the variations as I go over this, but we're encompassing majority of our lower body muscles, and these variations will be dependent upon how advanced of a trainee you are, but if you're new, you can even do something like this, which I call a box or bench squat, where we sit right down and we stand right back up. It's great for developing those lower body muscles that are very active in that swing pattern. The second component of your golf game that you might just simply be overlooking, or maybe you think about it and you don't know how to address it. Well, I'm going to give you 3 stretches here, because yes, the flexibility can really improve your golf game. Simply being more flexible can allow for a larger range of motion and allow you to increase club head speed as you follow through. So let's get right into these stretches. This first stretch here, we're focusing on rotating side to side. You want to get into this stretch and try to relax. You can see my arms, I'm trying to keep flat, trying to keep my shoulders flat. They do flare up a little bit, but this is a great stretch for that lumbar spine, and really try to relax at the bottom. The second movement here, we're reaching under our torso, back up and across. We want to focus on relaxing as much as we can and then opening back up. This is really good for the thoracic part of the spine. Just focus on relaxing as much as you can and not pushing through this and flexing. And lastly, an underrated component of your golf game is your balance. Now, balance might not seem as important, but think about it. Most golf courses have very unlevel terrain where you might be standing on the edge of a hill or in sand with your feet above or below the ball. Having poor balance might lead to a loss of posture like what you can see here, where the standard position you're trying to hold your body in gets thrown off. So let's look at these 2 basic exercises that are going to improve that balance. Final 2 exercises for balance here. This is called a bird dog. I give this to a lot of clients because it's a great way to develop that balance and what we call proprioception, which is basically spatial awareness. We're going to extend our opposite arm out and opposite leg. You might find looking like this the first couple times you try it, but stay with it and you'll get it. This is great for our erector spinae. Second movement here is a basic step up. We're going to touch the ground and come right back up. Now you can see from the side here, my hips are going backwards and my foot stays flat. I'm not trying to go onto my tiptoes to keep that heel flat. And for the more advanced individuals, you can go with a higher step, but we don't want to just be dropping all our weight down like this here. You want to go nice and controlled, set that foot down and raise yourself back up. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you found value, hit that like button. If you want to see other videos on golf, let me know in the comments what you want to see videos on, and feel free to subscribe if you want more content like this, and have a good day. We'll see you next time.